Please watch till the end. I promise you won't regret it. There's something special waiting for you.
When there was nothing around me and all I had was Gary. I drank Gary so much that one day I put Gary in my mouth. The Gary came back. I'm not going today. I don't know your own problem. And I was praying. Do you know, in all of that, I was never late to church. I would preach the gospel. One terrible day, you heard about that, the accident I had. I was going to preach. I have no money to get a taxi to go to where I was going to preach. And then there was a pickup man, you know, this pickup van that was going, and it says, oh, if you want to go, enter. I said, oh, that's where I'm going. So I tried to enter the pickup, and the guy took off before I enter, and my clothes hung on the pickup, and he was dragging me on the cotar while he was zooming away. All my legs were bleeding. When the guy stopped and they pulled me out of the back of the pickup, there was bleeding everywhere. And they said to me, sir, where are you going? I said, I'm going to preach. The man said, I'm so sorry, I will take you to the place. Or hospital, which one? I said, take me to the place first. And I rolled my trouser with blood, with patches of my skin, and I entered the meeting to preach. One difficult satanic man in that church, it was my bleeding leg that got him saved that day. The man began to cry and said, you still came to preach with wounds on your leg? He said, I want your kind of Jesus. Whatever Jesus did to you, that you can see all of this. Excuse me, can't I give that as a good excuse and not go for the meeting? And it was a preaching you preach. In those days, no honorarium. So it's not that it's going because of money. Nothing. When you finish preaching, they will just pray for you and you go back home. You have finished your ministry. That guy got saved. I didn't know Reverend Ojuku's wife, one pastor here, she was in that meeting, and then she had told that story to her husband. So one day they came to see me, and the wife said, I know you, sir. I said, me, I never met you. He said, I know you very well. I was a student when you came to preach, and you rolled your trouser and it was bleeding. You have an accident. And it was the doctors and nurses in that meeting that carried you after you finished preaching to the hospital to treat you properly and be sure that you're okay. He said, since from that day, I said, God, the day I meet this man, I will ask him to lay hand on me. Whatever is driving him around for God, I want the same thing to drive. How come you are so calm? No energy within you to preach the gospel to your neighbor. To even open your mouth and invite your neighbor to church is too much for you. Oh boy, everybody gets his own problem. Who told you that your kindness to invite that person to church can become the answer to that person's need, and forever he'll be grateful to you? Anybody agree with that?
Now, share it with your friends and subscribe for more. Keep watching for the big reveal.